Alright, what is up, everybody? It is Brendan Mania here again with episode 4, I believe, of my eBay purchases of UFC cards. So, if you do watch these videos, I appreciate it. I know I'm new to the UFC cards, I've only been doing it a little bit, and, I don't have that big of a following. I noticed I don't get the most views, but I do it because I love doing it, and I do some research. It takes a while to get ready for these videos. Besides, buying the cards and waiting for them to come in, I try to do a little bit of research for you guys. But so I hope you enjoy. This is definitely the most I've spent so far. But I think this will be the record for a little bit. So the first card that I purchased is a Joanna. Oh, how do you say this? Jerzeja. Everyone makes it sound so easy. I don't know. Well, it's Joanna. I'm pretty sure she's retired, but I saw this and I figured I'd pick it up. I got this for $26, so it wasn't really. I can't see the condition in the pictures that I had on eBay, so I think there was some issues I saw with it. I can't tell right now that it's in the case. I think there was like a small indent somewhere on it, and then the corners are kind of bad, so if I did send it to get graded, it probably wouldn't get very high, maybe like a 6 to an 8 at the best. But it's numbered to 50. I thought I'd pick it up, so paid $26. There's only one other one I saw posted for $48, so it is what it is. So not a big risk, so it doesn't really matter. Then I got this Vicente Luque, just gold prism. It's in really nice condition, numbered 8 out of 10. So this, I got confused. I actually thought that this was I thought this was Beneil Dariush. I had them mixed up. For some reason, I thought this guy was on a win streak. But I was thinking of Beneil. I believe this guy's on a 2-fight losing streak. And there was a Francis Ngannou gold prism I wanted to get, and it sold for $41. I thought I had some time in between auctions, but it actually ended the same exact time. So I lost out on that. I got this card. These sell from 20 to $50. I think there's another one of these with an asking price of $40. So I did all right, I guess, for a card I bought thinking it was somebody else. So I got a Dominic Cruz gold memorabilia card, I guess. I don't know what they call it for mixed martial arts. Normally it's called like a jersey patch, but they don't wear jerseys, so part of his shorts, I guess. Oh, I was gonna say, is it not numbered? This is number 10 out of 10. I was gonna say, I thought it was gold. Yeah, like MMA fans or collectors don't seem to like the patch without the autograph. I don't know. I remember baseball, it used to be a big thing to get the patch, but I guess unless it has like some nice design, which I mean it's not bad. It's got 2 colors, but I mean maybe even 3 if you count that as gray. But so this I bought for $27. So again, not a big risk. I'll probably send it to get graded. I can't remember if I saw any flaws on it. So this has sold in the past for $37, and there's one posted right now. They're asking $75, but it has a much better patch. Like it's got words. I think it says like okay or something, and it has like a little symbol. I don't know. It's a cooler looking patch, so they're asking $75 for that one. Now we get into the autographs. So you guys know Dominic Cruz is my boy. I got him over there. Got him over here. I got more upstairs. Dominic Cruz everywhere. Definitely a future Hall of Famer. The only champ in his division for a long time until Cody beat him, unfortunately. But this is numbered 1 out of 10. So I bought this for $86.75. I have bought another one of these before for $98. And somehow one of them sold for $70 before I bought this one. Now, I don't know how I didn't see that. I must have been watching some other items. Because, you know, if I buy a card, I like to upbid so that other people have to pay more than me. Or I win it. So either I win it or they pay more than I paid. But somehow one of them sold for $70 and I didn't see it. So, you know, it'd be cool to have all 10 of these and then just control the market for that if anyone else actually wanted one. But I don't know. And now we got my boy, TJ Dillashaw. So I got this for $132.50. I have bought another one of these. It's not the disco one. I think I bought, it's called like the Gold Flash one or whatever, for $155. There is one more prism, or not prism, disco prism listed for $275 right now. So literally double what I paid for this. But yeah, I've got some money invested in TJ. You know, it sucks. So it sucks that he took EPO, but now it's the same story with everybody. Everyone thinks because he used so he used EPO 100%, but he didn't use it his whole career. And he didn't use it for any it didn't benefit him at all. Like, he cut too much weight. He had a once in a lifetime opportunity to win 2 belts and get that whole division that Henry Cejudo was in deleted. Dana White wanted to get rid of it. And so that was his one chance to be a double champ and go down. And he'd never cut that much weight before. He had zero energy. He looked like a skeleton. So he took the EPO, which he shouldn't have done. And normally, I guarantee you, if it was different circumstances, he would have told the UFC he couldn't do it. But it was literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Like, they were trying to get rid of that division, and it was either he does it or, I don't know. Like, there is a one-time thing. It's not like he could do it again because the division would have been gone. So he took the EPO to try and recover, but he was still too weak to win the fight. So, I mean, so his career has got that hanging over it, but I've got a good amount of money invested in TJ Dillashaw right now. I'm gonna get these graded, and he's a good fighter. I definitely think he's better than Aljamain. So we'll see. I believe Aljamain wins that fight. I mean, loses. Wow, what am I saying? I believe Aljamain loses that fight. I believe TJ wins. I was looking at the card off screen when I said that. I don't know, but I definitely think TJ wins that fight. It just sucks that that's looming over him now. Alright, so now here we have, what is this, from Chronicles or something? I think this is 2022 Panini Chronicles or something. But I bought this for $60. The guy was asking for $75. And I sent him an offer of $60 just because I noticed that they usually sell around $60. And I don't have a Matt Hughes. And there's a lot of older fighters I forget about. But usually when I see one, I'll try to find an autographed card by them that I could buy real quick. And I remember watching Matt Hughes back in the day. He was a beast. He's a big farm boy, I think, if I remember correctly. This is number 9 out of 10. Get this graded. This design doesn't seem to be as popular as as like these ones. But it was a nice little cheap pickup for me. Normally I tend to think the gold prisms are like $100 cards, ungraded, depending on who it is. My throat's bothering me right now. I don't know what's going on, but sorry if I'm coughing or whatever. But all right, we're into the graded cards now. We have a Jose Aldo Gem Mint 10 premium box set from 2021. Now you guys know I just got the John Jones one not too long ago. Now I got another future Hall of Famer, Jose Aldo, and I don't know if it sold so cheap because he just lost like his last 2 fights, I think. I know he just lost recently, but oh my god. I might have to drink some water soon. I think something's stuck in my throat, but I'm gonna do that right now actually. So yeah, this I paid $31 for this card. It's the only one graded on PSA out of the 99 from the premium box set. I am sorry about that. I just drank some water. Although I don't think it helped very much. But yeah, I thought it was a steal. It was up for auction and I got it for $31. And I was like the cheapest it cost right now to grade a card from PSA. Well, now it's 22, but it was 30 bucks. So I was like, I paid $1 more than it cost to grade a card. It's the Pop 1 only Gem Mint 10 from a set that only has 99 cards. Like they're all numbered to 99. There it is right there. Was this 53, I think? And these boxes are super expensive. So I kind of feel bad that I went for that cheap. I feel like that's at least a $100 card. But you know, I also have a little bit of money invested in Aljamain Sterling. So this is his 2022 Fearless White Sparkle. Graded in a Gem Mint 10. Which is the only reason I bought it. If it wasn't graded a 10, I wouldn't have bought it. This is also a Pop 1 on PSA. So there's only 110. There's one lower grade. I don't know what it is. It's probably a 9. But these are usually... There's only 20 per card usually for the white sparkles, unless it's an auto 101, which this is not, but... So let's just say there's 20 of these. This is the only one that got a 10, and there's one lower than a 10. I'm gonna guess it's a 9. Paid 125 bucks for this. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. He is the current champ. I don't know if he'll be a Hall of Famer, but he's definitely champ right now, and he did beat Peter Yan for real this time, and technically he's 2-0 against him, so can't argue with that, but I do think TJ beats him in that fight coming up. Alright, we got the undefeated legend Chael Sonnen. So blue prism, this is a PSA 9. Unfortunately, it is very hard to find PSA 10s. The ones that are available are not like, they're cards that people just say got signed by Chael. They don't actually say like, oh, this was witnessed by, or this is an authentic autograph, blah blah. They're cards that people just like had signed. I don't like those. I don't believe those unless the card tells me that the autograph is real. I don't take people's word, even if PSA authenticated it. But yeah, I don't think I could find a 10, or if I could, it was like 400 bucks, and I wasn't looking for that. So this is numbered to 49. It is a Pop 1. There is 0 higher, so there's no 10s. I saw an ungraded version of this card listed for $50. So, you know, I bought this for $56, already graded in a 9, and the only one I saw that wasn't graded was 50 bucks. So I thought that was a pretty good deal, also very inexpensive. I don't know if Chael's in the Hall of Fame. He did. I don't really. I don't know if he ever won the belt. I don't think he did. I think Anderson Silva was dominating him in that time period he fought for, but. Alright, so I thought the other guy was Beneil Dariush. This is actually Beneil Dariush. And I did win this at auction. Oh, I was happy about this card. So, this is also a pop one. It was $105.50 that I won this card for. He is currently on a 7-fight win streak. And his last win was against Tony Ferguson, who's fighting tonight against Nate Diaz. So we'll see who wins that fight, but... Sorry, man, my throat is bothering me right now. I'm not really sure. It was fine until I started talking, of course, but... So yeah, I think Tony wins tonight, but we'll see what happens, but... So yeah, I thought this was cool. This is the Mojo Prism, PSA 10, numbered at a 25. And you know, he is fighting someone else, so I think I'm gonna wait and, you know, if he ends up winning that fight, again, I think he's fighting somebody that's 21 wins and 1 loss or something like that. And if he wins that fight, I think he's going for the title next. Because that'll put him on an 8-fight win streak. Which is ridiculous. And then, but if he loses, I feel like he's going to retire. Because I had read that he was planning on retiring before he started the win streak. And then, you know, he kept going and he just kept winning. So, it's kind of risky, but it was only $105. So, if he wins, he'll get some recognition and blow up. Hopefully, and if he loses, he might retire, and then who knows. Alright. We got the incorrect spelling of Brendan. We got Brandon Moreno. His autograph is actually worse than mine. I didn't think I would see that, but... So, I paid $145 for this card because I want to try to complete this 2022 champion signature set. Like you see, we got Kamara. I actually need to get Amanda still because this is from last year, 2021. And I have some more upstairs. But this is a pop 4. There's actually 4 of these PSA 9s. There's only 2 PSA 10s of this card, and I haven't seen them for sale, so I don't know where they are. I think there's one of these. Okay, no, so the guy was asking me, his asking price on this card was $197. And like I told you guys last video, with UFC cards, I feel like they're just trying to get rid of them as quick as they can. So they just take the first offer they get. So I offered him $52 less. I offered him $145, not even $150. I went for the $145, and he accepted it. And this same exact card, same number, has sold twice already for $200. So it sold for $200, and then someone else bought it for $200, and then this time I bought it for $145. So the guy lost $50, but whatever. If I find a PSA 10 of this, I'll buy it and then I'll sell this one. So, but for now, the 9's gonna have to do because that's all that I could find. There's no other ones available. And here, we have the current champ, even though I 100% believe he loses the rematch, Mr. Leon Edwards. This is a silver fighter autograph from Topps, which is not as popular as Panini at the current moment. So, you know what's weird? So the silver, this is numbered at a 25. But, I got this for pretty cheap. It has to be in this weird case also. Like, I don't have a normal sleeve because this is huge. I don't know if you could tell by looking at the side of this thing. But this is the biggest PSA slab I have ever seen. It has like a little lip here in the front and the top and the side. It's like thicker. And then it like goes in. I don't know. It's huge though, and I couldn't get it in a normal case. It's like twice the size of a normal card. But yeah, so his rookie card autographed blew up. It went from like $100 to $700, you know, craziness. But I got this for $77.37, and I see like other PSA 9s of his that are like either not numbered or numbered higher, going for like $200 or more. So I'm not really sure why I got this so cheap. I think it's because it's a Topps product, and for some reason right now it's all about Panini, and no one cares about any of these other brands. But you know, for $77, I'm pretty sure I could flip this really quickly. I might do that before they fight again, because you know, it's a $77 risk. Either he beats Kamaru Usman by some other miracle again, or he loses. So. But he's definitely not better than Kamaru Usman. They fought twice, and Leon won one round out of the 10. Or was it 3 rounds the first fight? I don't know. Leon only won one round in my eyes. So you can't get dominated the first fight and then win one round in the second fight, get dominated for almost 4 whole rounds, and then land one kick and just like everyone thinks he's better, but he's not. You can't get dominated for 20 minutes out of 24 minutes, and then like have people say that you're the better fighter. No, you got dominated for almost the entire fight. Just because you won doesn't mean you're better. But anyway, normally I don't buy anything besides PSA, but I don't have an Izzy autograph yet, and I saw this up for auction, and it was actually kind of cheap, so I was like, okay, you know, Beckett is the only other respectable grading company in my eyes right now, so I'll go ahead and buy that. This is numbered to 99, number 27 of 99. A lot of people prefer Beckett over PSA. I don't know if it's because they show in the top why it got the grade that it got. Some people think that they're stricter. If you have like a perfect 10-10-10-10 black label Beckett, it's the most valuable card. It's way more valuable than a PSA 10 of the same card. But that's also really, really hard to do, which is why it is that way. But so this is a 9, the lowest grade I like to buy, unless it's the black 101. But I won this at auction for $137.50. So I'm not really too familiar with Beckett's like website or whatever, but I did look it up, and at the time it was a Pop 1. I don't know about PSA because I don't have the number to look that up. But ungraded, this card last sold, it was a $249 or best offer, and the best offer got accepted. And then there was another one that sold for $169.49. So either way, both of those are more than I paid for this Beckett graded one. And there's another one that's not graded, listed for $230, I think. So, pretty crazy. I don't know why I got this one so cheap if everyone's paying so much more for it, but it's a nice card, a little patch auto action here, a 9. Respectable grade from a respectable company. I do not buy things that are not graded by Beckett or PSA. These other companies, I realize that some of them, I think it's CGC or something, might be better for comics and stuff, like maybe Marvel cards, but when it comes to sports cards, I go with PSA or Beckett every time. Alright. So this card, guys, I feel like this is the biggest steal that I've gotten so far. We have the number 1 pound for pound fighter since Usman lost, Mr. Alexander Volkanovski. Now, as you guys can probably guess, his autographs are very expensive, which is why I haven't bought any. But I saw this up for auction. This is the only graded champion auto. Like I said, I'm trying to complete the set. This is the only one I've seen. And this is a pop 2, and there's no 10s right now anyway. So, guess how much I won this autograph. So it's a mint 9 card, and the autograph has a 10, so it's a 9/10. I got this card for $76. Like, I 100% thought that this guy was gonna cancel my order. I bid on it. I was waiting. I saw the countdown. I was like, really? No one's gonna upbid it last second? And no one did. $76. I couldn't believe it. And when I was doing my research, this same exact card last sold for $400. So the person that I bought this from, well, I'm assuming it's the person I bought it from, paid $400 for this, which was my max bid, by the way. I did bid $400 on this. Oh, but luckily, like I said, I won it for $76. And then oh man, I just can't imagine. He paid $400 for this, and then I won it for $76. What a huge loss for that guy. But sucks for him, but good for me. Now I got another Volkanovski. And you know, as much as I want the PSA 10, if there is one, it'll probably be way more expensive. But I'll take the 9 right now. Alright guys, we got another good fighter here. We've got Mr. Anderson Silva. We've got the Mojo Prism PSA 10. The same card as the Beneil Dariush that I showed you guys a little bit ago. So this is a pop 1. I paid $237.50. Yes, it was quite expensive for this card, but you know, I paid $150 for the PSA 9, and that one's numbered to like 99 or something, so paid like $87 more for this one. It's the only one PSA graded right now. The only thing I could find to kind of compare to this was like a PSA 10 out of 99 sold for $191. So, you know, that's out of 99. This is out of 25. So the lower the number, the more expensive. It's got the neat little, it almost looks like a spider web. The design, you know, in the background, which is pretty cool since he is the spider. But yeah, I was happy I won this. I think my max bid on this was $300. I thought it was going to go for a little bit more. But now I could sell the other one, but I think I'm going to wait till... oh man, I think I'm going to wait till he boxes Jake Paul. And then, you know, if he wins that fight, which I really hope he does, if he wins that boxing match and he gets more hype around him, I'll probably sell the other one then. If he loses, I don't think it'll really hurt the value of his cards too much. He's already, like, people consider him one of the best of all time, but then again, there's like the steroid thing looming over his name. But yeah, his legacy's already cemented, so whether he wins that fight or not doesn't really matter to me, probably to most people, but it would be nice. Alright, both of these cards here are of the same person. We've got the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. So, I know someone was just commenting on one of my last videos telling me about these Topps Chrome autographs. I think they were talking about 2017 though. Maybe it was 18, but I had already bought this before I saw that comment, but yeah, so this is a Gem Mint 10 card and auto 10, so it's a 10-10. It is an on-card autograph, no sticker here. This card was actually in Chuck Liddell's hand at one point. But yeah, and I got this for kind of cheap too, so it was $125.05. I won this at auction. Other PSA 10s at Chuck Liddell are like $200 to $500. Like, I'm not, like I said, everyone's all over Panini right now. No one really cares about the other off brands. I mean, this used to be the main brand, Topps, for like baseball and stuff, so like, I don't know, but it's not as popular, so I will take it though. Chuck the Iceman Liddell, can't go wrong with that. Wow, that is a pop one also. I don't know if I said that already, but and here we go. Chuck Liddell again. This time it's the Panini version, but it's the legendary autographs. This is also a pop one for PSA. Ungraded, the golds. Like, this is a gold legendary Chuck Liddell. Number 10 out of 10. So ungraded golds are selling from anywhere to like $200 to $300. And there is actually one of these SGC graded. It got a perfect 10-10. So it's a little bit better than this. They're asking $1,500 for it. But that's an SGC graded card, and SGC is, people say it's like the third best grading company, but there's some shady stuff with that company. I've read that like one of the creators of that company is notorious for cutting cards and grading their own cards higher grades than they really should be, just so they can sell them and make a bigger profit. So, and I heard that from Sports Card Radio, so, you know, I kind of believe it because they're really good with the research, and it's a shady company, and it's also not one of the top two. People just like it because it's cheaper, but then again, just because it's cheaper and you get a good grade doesn't mean it's going to be worth as much as the lower grade. So, I paid $305 for this. This was a very expensive auction. And my max bid was going to be $300, but for some reason I changed it to $400, and I ended up, it was a good thing I did because I won it for $5 more. But yeah, pop one, and we know one of them is SGC graded, so I don't know where the other 8 of them are, but yeah, I thought it was a cool card. The 910. The 910 is a lot nicer than just the 9. Like, getting the auto graded helps, but I have also seen cards that graded a 10 and the auto got lower. So the auto's not always a 10, but it's nice. The 10-10 is the dream everyone wants to reach, so. So this week I ended up paying a total of $1,782.17. So I don't think I'll be paying any more than that anytime soon. I do have more cards on the way, but I'm going to start slowing down a little bit. I've been spending a lot of money, and you know, while it doesn't hurt me financially, the amount of money that I've spent, I do realize that, you know, I got into this late, so there's a lot of things that I wanted. And so I just started buying and buying and buying really fast. And, you know, now I could kind of slow down because I've acquired most of the things that I wanted. You know, I'll keep checking eBay every day and see if there's anything new that interests me. And I'll watch some auctions. Like, I just won an auction right before I started this. But, you know, I'm going to take it a little bit slower. I'll be making some more videos and stuff, but, so I got more content coming. I don't know, I might have to start buying some more boxes or something soon, because Target around here hasn't been refilling their inventory for me. So it's already hard enough to find UFC cards around here. But anyway, Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoy the card that's happening probably right now. I will see you guys next Saturday with another video. And have a good night. I'm gonna go put all these cards back.